In this episode, I'm sharing all about my latest make, this sparkly pink cardigan. Welcome back to the Sewing Report. I'm Jennifer Moore, helping you discover your love of sewing. A few episodes back on the live show, I talked about UFOs. No, not unidentified flying objects, but unfinished objects. And this is a long-time UFO that I have finally finished. This is the Julia Cardigan by Mouse House Creations. I bought this pattern like 2 years ago. I actually had it printed out at like a UPS store so I could get the big pattern pieces. And it's a pretty simple pattern. It's made for knits, and it's got cuffs on the sleeves, and it's got like this wrap around like waistband shawl collar. So you can actually complete the entire project just on a serger, which is very cool, and it can save you time. So it's got some sleeve pieces, it's got like the front pieces, the back, and then it just has a doubled over like shawl collar. I really like this pattern. I'd seen it on Instagram and I liked what people are doing with it. So I ordered this like sparkly blush metallic pink from fabric.com. Now this is a sweater knit, and what I did not anticipate was how flimsy and difficult to work with this fabric really was. So what happened was I had a hard time cutting out the pattern pieces because it's just so like, I don't know, like difficult to work with. And I sewed like I tried to sew one seam, was not happening. It kept getting eaten by the sewing machine and it just was not cooperating. So this project actually sat in a drawer for like a year and a half. And I thought it was a lost cause. I was like, wow, this fabric really sucks. It's really pretty, but I was like, if I can't make anything with it, what am I gonna do? So I started working with this company called Terial Magic. Now this is not a sponsored video, but Terial Magic is actually going to be sponsoring the February editions of Sewing Report Live on Sundays. And again, they did not ask me to do this, but they'd sent me a bottle, and then I actually ordered another bottle because the bottle they sent me was lost in the booth. And I thought, you know, why not try this stuff out on this fabric and see if it makes it easier to work with. So all I did was take like a trash bag. I know, very, very highbrow. You're like, wow, Jen, wow. So I took a trash bag, split it in half, cut it, you know, so it made like a bigger surface, put my pattern pieces out and sprayed this all over. Okay, now it's probably gonna get on my cutting mat, but I'm going to wash it. And then I sprayed it, kind of saturated it on both sides of the pattern pieces, ironed them, and lo and behold, the fabric became a lot more stable. So I was actually able to work with it and sew it and finish this project. So that was pretty awesome. And so if you do have fabrics that are difficult to work with, like tissue thin sweater knits like this one, I would say this stuff really works. Now you have to only use it on machine washable fabrics and fabrics that can obviously be ironed, because to set this stuff, you need to iron it. So don't use these on like your fine silks or anything that's like not very iron friendly, like maybe it'll melt if you try to stick an iron on it. But for anything that's, you know, machine washable, ironable, this stuff should work. I've tried it on cotton wovens, it looks great. And I'm actually really excited to see if I can use this on rayon so that I bought some rayon from Cotton and Steel a while ago, and again, it is very flimsy. And I've made clothing before with fabrics that are just very delicate, and they can be a nightmare. So this pattern, I think I made this in a women's size small. It fits good, fit is good, and I really like the style. It's very casual, but it can be dressed up. You know, I bum around a lot in like loungewear, and this is something I can kind of toss on, like if it's a little chilly outside, you know, the whole dress and layers thing. So let me show you the back. So this is the back, and I feel like a model now. And we're going back to the front here. So I would say I would give this pattern like an 8 out of 10 if I had to give it some sort of number rating. And I'm very glad I was able to finish it. I think I'm going to try the pattern again in a more like heavier weight, like stable knit. And I think it would be really cute. I would definitely make this again. It was once I got over the difficulty of working with this fabric, the project itself was actually super easy, and I did it in one night. after the initial debacle. So this pattern is great. I will link the pattern below and Terial Magic. So anyways, I will see you guys next time, and feel free to subscribe if you like sewing or making or anything along those lines. And if you did enjoy this video, feel free to give it that little thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time.